Hello students, in this video we will discuss one of the important and interesting concept of financial accounting, that is funds flow statement. So funds flow statement is a technique or the tool of financial accounting which is used to analyze the performance of the business or analyze the financial statements of a business at the end of every accounting period. Like a ratio analysis, comparative statements, common size statements, CVP analysis and other techniques, funds flow statements and cash flow statement, these two are the techniques or the tools of financial accounting which are used to analyze the performance of a business or a company at the end of accounting period. So in this video, now we are going to discuss the concept of this financial accounting, that is a funds flow statement. And to understand this funds flow statement, everyone should have the basic knowledge of a concept called final accounts in financial accounting concepts. Here the financial accounting concept, that is final accounts is the source which is used to prepare the funds flow statement. It means that you should have a knowledge about what are the current assets, what are the current liabilities, what is operating expenses, what is non-operating expense, what is direct income, what is indirect income, what is direct expense and what is indirect expenses, and also what is gross profit, net profit. So you should have a thorough knowledge about these areas, in order to prepare the funds flow statement. So it is not easy to understand the funds flow statement without having an idea about current assets, current liabilities, operating expenses and operating incomes, fixed assets and long-term liabilities. Though here understanding the financial statements is also simple if you have the knowledge about all these areas. So it is also playing a very significant role in analyzing the performance of business, like ratio analysis and other techniques of financial accounting. So the name itself, funds flow statement. There are three terms are there in funds flow statements, such as funds flow statements. Funds in general term means cash or cash equivalent, or in accountant point of view, funds means working capital. Funds means working capital, whereas flow means movement or changes. Where the changes are movements or changes in the cash in the business in particular period. Whereas statement is a format which is used to prepare the funds flow statement. So here basically funds flow statement is the format or the statement which reveals or discloses the movement or changes of cash or cash equivalents in the business. Here let us see a simple definition of the funds flow statement, that is funds flow statement is a statement which discloses or reveal the flow of funds or cash equivalent or working capital. As I said, according to the accountant's point of view, funds means working capital. Generally, in general terms, funds means cash or cash equivalent in the business. Cash equivalents means current assets like raw materials, stock, debtors, bills receivables, and all other current assets which are equivalent to the cash other than the cash form. So here funds means the financial resources used by the concern or an organization in the sense of working capital. So the funds represents the net working capital, and the excess of these current assets in the business over the current liability is known as net working capital. So what is the net working capital? Net working capital means total current assets minus total current liabilities. Total current assets minus total current liabilities. The difference between these two components, that is total current assets and the total current liabilities, is known as net working capital. Basically there are two types of capitals, that is gross working capital and net working capital. Gross working capital means the total value of the current assets in the business. Total value of the current assets in the business is known as gross working capital. Net working capital means the difference between the total current assets and the total current liabilities. So here in these funds flow statements, this is one of the stage or the step in which we are calculating the net working capital by using the statement called schedule of changes in working capital. So here funds flow is a statement prepared to indicate to increase in the cash resources and the utilization of such resources of business during the accounting period is known as funds flow. For example, here we are purchasing raw material worth of rupees 1000 and paying cash rupees 1000 rupees. So here we are purchasing worth of 1000 rupees in terms of raw materials. In return, we are paying 1000 rupees to the supplier. This is one transaction that is conducting by the business. This is one of the transaction. In this case, here the raw material is coming into the business and the cash is going out from the business. The cash is going out from the business. So here the equivalent worth of current assets are coming and current assets are going. This is called as a movement or the flow or the changes in the cash or the cash equivalent. Here 1000 rupees is cash and raw material is equivalent to 1000 rupees, that is raw material. So this kind of changes we can observe in order to know the flow of cash or cash equivalent resources in the business by preparing this funds flow statement. Simply, funds flow statement refers to that statement which shows the changes in working capital from one financial year to another financial year. This funds flow statement is prepared to know the flow or the changes in the resources. So resources from one financial year to another financial year. It means that we require to have two financial years informations. 2 years financial information means without two financial information it is not possible to prepare the funds flow statement. This is a basic requirement. This is the basic requirement. That is, here we need to have two accounting periods balance sheets, two accounting periods income statements. Otherwise, not possible to prepare this funds flow statement. Then only it is possible to identify the flow of funds, the flow of working capital from one financial year to the another financial year. So funds flow is prepared in summary from to indicate the changes occurring in terms of financial condition between the two different balance sheets dates, or the two balance sheets or the two income statements. So it is a statement. Funds flow statement is a statement showing the movement of funds. We can conclude that funds flow statement is a statement which shows the movement of funds in the business as well as out of the business, means cash inflows, outflows, equivalent to cash inflows and outflows. In other words, it is a statement showing the sources and application of funds. That is, what are the fixed assets are coming into the business and what are the cash equivalent assets are going out from the business. What are the long-term liabilities we are acquiring from the market, and how we are paying to the financial institutions or any other creditors in the market. A funds flow statement deals with all the financial resources required for running the business activities. It explains how the funds obtained and how the funds were used. How the funds were obtained and how the obtained funds were used in the business. That information discloses or reveals the funds flow statement. So it is a modern technique in financial accounting concepts which is used to know the financial position of the business in terms of funds from operations, or in terms of net working capital, in terms of sources, in terms of applications of funds, and in various areas. So this is a purpose of funds flow statement. It shows as where, how the funds come from and where, how they've been used during the accounting period. And also it helps in analyzing the movement of funds of a firm between the two balance sheet period dates, or the two balance sheet dates. Means, as I said, to prepare this funds flow statement we require two balance sheets. So basically funds means it is a cash or the cash equivalent or the working capital. The purpose of this funds flow statement is that to reveal the financial position of the business, or to discloses the financial position of the business, or significantly the flow of money, the working capital or the funds in the business by comparing the two balance sheet dates. And here it is very significant, it is very important for the businesses in which the business wants to compare the 2 years balance sheets in order to know the performance of the business. Or in other words, any increase or decrease in working capital when the transactions takes place in the business is known as flow of funds. For example, if you take banks, here the customers will deposit the cash into the bank, and the bank is giving loans to the required peoples. So here there is a flow in terms of cash is coming into the bank and the cash is going out in terms of loans. Here coming in terms of deposits, cash is coming in terms of deposit, and the same cash is going out from the bank in terms of loans. This is called cash coming in, cash going out. This process is known as cash flow, changes in the cash. This is one of the example. Or else here in a company, there is a company called A. A is purchasing a raw material. Here raw material is coming into the business, for example worth of 1000 rupees, where the cash is going out from the business worth of rupees 1000. This is also called as a cash flow or funds flow. or working capital flow. So raw material is coming into the business. 1000 rupees worth of raw material is coming into the business. 1000 rupees value of cash is going out from the business. This is also an example for the funds flow in the business. Here there are different components we are using to ascertain the funds flow in the business. That is basically current assets, current liabilities, fixed assets and long-term liabilities. They are the four important components that we are using to prepare the funds flow statement. Now let us see the objectives of funds flow statements or the importance of funds flow statement or the purpose of funds flow statements. So here there are many objectives or the purposes the funds flow statements are preparing by the business at the end of every accounting period. So they are the some of the objectives or the purposes or the importance of funds flow statement in every business, such as to explain the changes in financial position, to explain the financial position of the business or the changes in financial position. Yes. So here this is one of the most important objective of significant objective of the funds flow statement, that here the funds flow statements are explain the changes occurred in the financial position of the company at the end of accounting period. So basically all these financial statements, tools and techniques of financial accounting are preparing based on the past data or historical data. So already the data has been available in the financial statement in terms of balance sheet, income statement and trading account. Then by using all these data available in the financial statements, we are preparing these funds flow statement, cash flow statement, analyzing the statement by using the ratios. All these techniques we are applying. So here by using the financial statements available in the business, funds flow statement is identify the changes in the financial position of the company. This is one of the objective of funds flow statement. So what are the changes occurred in the assets, fixed assets, long-term liability, current assets, current liabilities, operating expenses, non-operating expenses, profits, losses, risk, whatever. So every change can be analyzed in funds flow statement in order to show, in order to suggest to the business the changes occurred in the financial position of the business. The second one is it is used to analyze the operational position. Yes, this is the second objective of funds flow statement, that to analyze the operational position. Funds flow statements are used to analyze the operational position. This is another objective of funds flow statement. So here balance sheets gives some information in the view of financial position, and the profit and loss account reported by income statement cannot tell about the actual liquidate position of the company. So here balance sheet will provide some information, what are the total assets in terms of fixed assets and current assets, and what are the total liabilities in terms of long-term liabilities and current liabilities, and profit and loss account in terms of operating expenses and operating incomes, trading account in terms of direct expenses and direct incomes. But here they will not provide the required information, analyzed information to the business, where the funds flow statement can provide the operational position of the business very clearly by preparing this statement. The next one is it is helps in proper allocation of resources. Yes, whatever the resources available in terms of capital, in terms of assets, in terms of raw material, in terms of manpower, or whatever the resources available in the business, this funds flow statement can help in proper allocation. So the objective of funds flow statement is to provide the information regarding the allocation of the limited resources with more efficiently and effectively. So here this funds flow statement will provide what is the total cash is available, where it can be allocated, what is the total long-term liabilities available, where it can be allocated, what are the total sources available, where it can be allocated. So this kind of information will provide the funds flow statement to the business. And also it provides the information about the internal and external sources of financing furthermore. So it provides the data regarding the unbalanced fund. That is, on the basis of such information, a concern can allocate its funds in and long-term areas more properly. So based on the information, they will allocate all the funds among the various requirements in order to use or utilize the scarce resources in the business effectively and efficiently. The fourth objective of the funds flow statement is that to evaluate the financial position of the company. That is, internal factors and external factors, internal users and external users. So here this information will provide by the funds flow statement. Internal and external users of financial statements require funds flow statement for the purpose of assessing the strengths and weaknesses of the firm. So if anybody wanted to invest in our business, they require to know what are the strengths of the business and weaknesses of the business. And this funds flow will provide such information to the people who need it or the required. That is in terms of external or internal users of the business. And these statements provides the information regarding the changes in net information, enable various groups users to assess and evaluate the financial position of the firm. This is not only providing the information to the stakeholders or the required people, also it can be analyzed the financial position of the business in terms of assets and liabilities. And the next one is it is act as the future guide. Yes, funds flow statements will always act as a future guide for any business for the future management in terms of funds. So funds flow statement provides the information about the historical changes in net assets and capital which enable the management to develop the projected funds flow statements. Such projected funds flow statement helps to product need for found and alternative sources of financing. So these projected funds flow statements are used to products needed to the business and the funds needed to the business, the sources needed to the business, and also the other information will be provided by this funds flow statement in order to make required arrangements for the business. The next one is it provides more reliable figures of profit and loss of the business. Yes, here this funds flow statement is provided the more reliable information about the profit and loss account in terms of net profit or the net loss based on the gross profit. So here this funds flow statement also consider the operating expenses and also the non-operating expenses. Based on these components, this provides the reliable information of profit and loss of the business in order to take the decisions. The next one is it enables whether funds have been properly used or not. This funds flow statement enables the management to know whether the funds have been properly utilized or used in purchasing various assets or repaying loans, etc. Whether these people are using the available capital for purchasing the raw material or for purchasing the fixed assets, for purchasing other sources which are used by the business, or in another hand whether the company is using this capital or the resources to repay the loans which have been borrowed from the external people in terms of financial institutions or the creditors or the shareholders or the debenture holders or any place. So here this capital is used to analyze these areas in order to enable whether the funds have been properly used or not. And the next one is it help in proper management of working capital. As it is not only helps in allocate the available funds properly in various activities or areas, but also helps in proper management of working capital. Here working capital means the different working capital means the total assets. There is a difference between working capital and the net working capital. Working capital means the total value of the assets, and this funds flow statements helps to the management to manage the working capital properly. That is current assets in terms of cash, in terms of bank, stock, inventory, short-term investment, marketable securities, bills, receivables, prepaid expenses, income not yet received. All these are various items are comes under the current asset. Now this funds flow statement will help to manage all these current assets properly, that is working capital properly. The next one is help in preparation of budget. Yes, here this is also helps to the business or the business people while preparing the budget for the business for the future. Based on the past data, the funds flow statement will prepare based on the information available, based on the net working capital or the net funds from operations or the sources and application. The business people will prepare the budget. Hence, this funds flow statement is also helps to the management in order to prepare the budgets to allocate all the available resources among the various requirements. And the next one is help in borrowing funds. Here helps in borrowing funds means here the funds flow statement is also helps to the business in order to manage the borrowing operations, whether these funds, whether the funds have been used to repay the borrowed funds or not, borrowed capital or not. That is for financial institutions. So this funds flow can help in this case also. The next one is to determine the policies. Yes, here every business need to frame the policies respected to fixed rate of dividend, fixed rate of interest and other policies. So this funds flow statement can help to the management in formulating the policies respected to the dividend, the interest, the taxes and salaries, terms and conditions and other areas based on the financial position of the business. Next one is useful to the shareholders. As here the funds flow statements also used by the shareholders of the business who are invested or who are ready to invest in the business. So the existing shareholders as well the people who are interested to join as a shareholder in the business will require the funds flow statement information, because this funds flow statements provides the strengths, weaknesses of the business. So if the business has the more strengths, then the new people will come forward to invest in the business. If the financial position of the business is weak, then they may not join in the business as a shareholder. Whereas coming to the existing shareholders, if the financial position of the company is strong, then they will take the further decisions, that is to diversify the funds or to expand the business activities or to increase the business operations in the same business. So these are the various objectives of the funds flow statement, and funds flow statement will provide a very important information to the all the people who are directly or indirectly related with the business, that is stakeholders, not only the shareholders. And this funds flow statement is also provide the information to the shareholders who are interested to know the information about the funds flow statements in terms of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. So they are the different objectives of funds flow statements. Apart from the advantages of funds flow statement, there are few limitations of these funds flow statements. So funds flow statement is a major tool. There is no doubt it is a very important tool to analyze the performance of the business. It is a major tool of financial analysis. However, it has a certain or few limitations in business, such as the first one is it ignores the non-fund transactions. As funds flow statement ignores the non-fund transactions, that is, it does not take into consideration those transactions which do not affect the working capital. The transactions which are not affecting the working capital in the business will not consider the funds flow statement. Let us take an example. There is a company called A. There is a company called A. Here the company is issuing shares. Company is issuing shares 1000 at 100 rupees per share. To whom? To B. Let us take. He is called a shareholder, or we can say investor. He is investor and it is a company. A company is issuing shares 1000 at 100 rupees per share, and B is providing the funds in terms of money worth of rupees 1 lakh. Worth of rupees 1 lakh for 1000 rupees. This is called as a fund transaction. This is called fund transaction. A is issuing shares to B. Issuing shares to B. B is investing worth of 1 lakh rupees, that is worth of 1000 shares at 100 rupees per share. Here 1 lakh rupees coming into the business and 1 lakh worth of shares are going out from the business. This is called as a fund transactions. Means there is a fund. This transaction involves funds or money, and money's equivalent. But here this kind of transactions will recorded by the funds flow statement because it is a fund transaction. Here this is advantage, but whereas coming to the limitations, it ignores the non-fund transactions. Non-fund transactions means instead of instead of investing capital in terms of money or the cash, if B brings any assets worth of 1 lakh rupees to the business, that is called as non-fund transactions. We are issuing the shares to B, but here B is bringing worth of 1 lakh rupees assets to the business. This is called as non-fund transactions, which cannot be considered by the funds flow statement. Here A is a company. A is a company. B is investor. B is investor. A is issuing shares. Issuing shares 1000 at rupees 100 each, that is 1 lakh rupees. Now instead of paying money to A company, B is giving worth of 1 lakh rupees fixed assets. Fixed assets, for example, machinery. Worth of 1 lakh rupees machinery is bringing to A. This is called as a non-fund transaction. Is this clear? This is called non-fund transaction. Here, in case of fund transaction, we are issuing the shares to B worth of rupees 1 lakh. B is bringing 1 lakh rupees in terms of capital or in terms of funds to company. This is called as a fund transaction. This is called fund transaction. Whereas in another hand, here A is issuing 1000 shares at rupees 100, that is 1 lakh worth of shares issuing to B. B is bringing worth of 1 lakh rupees machinery to company. This is called as a non-fund transaction. This kind of transactions are not considered by the funds flow statement. This kind of transactions will not recorded by the funds flow statement, though it is fixed asset or asset to the business. This is one of the major limitation of funds flow statement, because this worth of 1 lakh rupees machinery is also one of the asset to the business which will be used for the business operations to generate the profits. But here the funds flow statement will not record this kind of transaction, as it is non-fund transaction. Only the funds transactions can be recorded by the funds flow statement. Hence, it is one of the limitations of funds flow statement. The second limitation of the funds flow statement is that it is depends on the secondary information. Yes, the data which is used by the funds flow statement, the information which is used by the funds flow statement is not the primary data. So here this funds flow statement is using the secondary data. So there are two types of data generally used by these statements: primary data and secondary data. The primary data is the fresh data which cannot be used by anywhere or used in anywhere, whereas the secondary data is the data already available in the published books, already available in the books of accounts, already available in the records of the business. That data is used by the funds flow statement. This is one of the limitation of funds flow statement. So because a funds flow statement is based on the secondary data which is available in the business in terms of balance sheet, in terms of income statements, in terms of trading account, in terms of profit and loss account, in terms of any other statements. Here, therefore, there may be a chance of giving the fraud suggestions to the incorrect suggestions to the business, because here this funds flow statement cannot change any data which is taken from the financial statements. If any mistakes done by the accountant in the business, the same mistakes will be done by the financial statements also. Therefore, there is no accuracy in the funds flow statements interpretations if any mistakes done in by balance sheets and the funds flow statements. Otherwise, the funds flow statements will give the accurate information, accurate interpretation, accurate suggestions to the business in order to run the business in the market for a long period. The next one is historical in nature. Yes, funds flow statement is historical in nature because it is prepared on the basis of the historical financial statements, that is balance sheet and the income statement. So the balance sheet, income statement, trading account, so all these are statements already prepared. It is already available based on the transaction done in the past. This statement has been prepared. By using these statements, we are preparing the funds flow statement. Hence, this is historical in nature. Funds flow statements is historical in nature because the historical data is used by the funds flow statements in order to analyze the financial position of the business. These are the few limitations of the funds flow statements. Despite of these limitations, here the funds flow statements are providing the accurate information to the business. Now we will see the procedure for preparing funds flow statements. So preparing funds flow statement is on the basis of balance sheet, profit and loss account and the trading account. So here And the basic requirement to prepare this funds flow statement is that require 2 years balance sheets or the 2 subsequent dates balance sheet and other information like net profit or net loss reported by the income statement, and operating expenses, non-operating expenses, losses, gains, and others. The procedure of this preparing a funds flow statement consists of 3 steps, such as the first one is schedule of changes in working capital. Schedule of changes in working capital. The second step is adjusted profit and loss account. The third step is funds flow statement. Funds flow statement. Funds flow statement. These are the 3 steps need to be followed for preparing funds flow statement, such as schedule of changes in working capital, adjusted profit and loss account, and funds flow statements. So here the first one is schedule of changes in working capital. This is a very important statement that we need to prepare for preparing a funds flow statement. Schedule of changes in working capital can be prepared by using the 2 components of this funds flow statement, that is current assets and current liabilities. Current assets and current liabilities. These 2 are the components of preparing the working capital. As we discussed, working capital is the total of current assets, where the net working capital is the difference between the current assets and current liabilities. By preparing the statement of changes in working capital, business can come to know that the information regarding whether there is a increase in working capital or decrease in working capital. This schedule of changes in working capital is used to understand or determine increase in net working capital or decrease in net working capital. So what is the working capital? Working capital is the difference between current assets minus current liabilities. So here, if the current assets more than the current liabilities, then the net working capital will change. So based on the changes in the current assets and the current liabilities, the net working capital can also be changed, whether it is increase in net working capital or the decrease in net working capital. So this is the purpose of schedule of changes in working capital. Why we are preparing the schedule of changes in working capital? Schedule of changes in working capital is preparing to determine the net working capital, whether it is increased or decreased. And the basic requirement to prepare the funds flow statement is that 2 subsequent years data required to prepare this funds flow statement. It is very, very important. It is not possible to prepare funds flow statement with 1 year the data 1 year balance sheet and the income statement or profit and loss account. But here this funds flow statement is required basically 2 subsequent years data. For example, 2018, 2019 or 2016, 2017 or 2015, 2016. So here these two and also these pairs are the subsequent years pairs, 2018, 19, 16, 17, 15, 16. Then only possible to compare the assets and liabilities in order to determine whether there is increase in working capital or decrease in working capital. Otherwise not possible to prepare the funds flow statement or schedule of changes in working capital in order to determine the net increase or decrease in working capital. The second one is adjusted profit and loss account. The second statement that we need to prepare or account to prepare adjusted profit and loss account. Here this adjusted profit and loss account is used to determine funds from operations or funds loss in operations. Funds from operations or funds loss in operations. To determine any one of these two, we require to prepare adjusted profit and loss account. This is not profit and loss account. By using the two profit and loss accounts information, that is gross profit for the year 2016, for the year 2019. So the profit which is available in 2016 is a opening gross profit. 2019 is a this is opening and it is a closing gross profit, or it is balance brought down, it is balance carried down. So here if you want to know or if you want to determine whether there is a funds from operations or funds loss in operation, the business must prepare adjusted profit and loss account. Adjusted profit and loss account. The major components that we are using to prepare this profit and loss, adjusted profit and loss account is that non-operating expenses and non-operating incomes. So these are the two components that we are using to prepare adjusted profit and loss account, apart from the profits of the business in two subsequent years. This is very important. If we are not preparing adjusted profit and loss account, we may not determine the funds from operations or funds loss in operations. The components that we are required to prepare this profit and loss adjustment account or adjusted profit and loss account is that non-operating expenses, non-operating incomes and profit and loss information. Profit or loss information. This is also important component which we are using to prepare adjusted profit and loss account. The third one is that funds from operations funds flow statements. Funds flow statement is the third step in preparing the funds flow statements. Here the funds flow statement is a statement which reveals the sources, that is inflows, the applications, that is outflows. So this is a statement which reveals the funds coming into the firm in terms of fixed assets or in terms of any other form, funds going out from the business in terms of fixed assets or the long term liability or whatever. So here funds flow statement is also a statement which reveals the overall performance of the business during the 2 subsequent years. So here the components of this this statement is fixed assets, or we can call also as a non-current assets, and long-term liabilities, or non-current liabilities. So these are the components of funds flow statement. By using these components of funds flow statements, that is fixed assets and long-term liabilities, apart from these components, we can also take the information from statement of changes in working capital, whether it is a net increase or decrease in working capital, and also from the adjusted profit and loss account, funds from operations or loss in operations. So from these statements we can take these two data in order to prepare the funds flow statements. Finally, the funds flow statement has to be tallied, the sources and applications of the business. How we are tallying the assets and liabilities of the business in balance sheet. Similarly, in funds flow statement also we require to tally the sources and applications of the statements. Otherwise, unless tallying these two sources and applications, we did some mistakes. There is some mistakes in preparing the funds flow statements. So they are the 3 steps we need to complete in order to prepare the funds flow statement. So these 3 statements or the formats are very important and interesting in preparation in order to know the financial position of the company. Here the basic thing is to prepare this funds flow statement or to understand the funds flow statement concept. We must have the basic knowledge of the final accounts. The final accounts in terms of current assets, what are the items comes under the current assets, what are the items comes under the current liabilities, and items comes under the fixed assets, items comes under the long term liabilities, and what are the operating expenses, non-operating expenses, and other required information that is used in preparation of funds flow statements. Then it is very easy concept to understand in order to prepare the funds flow statements. Okay, thank you.